Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. As this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And a modest start to our game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
52 blue.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Buying some time right. That's caught at the 4. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off. And all right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by our officials, making sure they got this one right. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
He gets 4 yards on the carry, and that's going to leave him just a yard out on 2nd and goal.
Don't worry. 30.
Here's another for him. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jaguars take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. On now is Cook to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. This is tough running with this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Brown gets a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
52 press. 10.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Down. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
On the set.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Striker. 32. Cut.
Completed over the middle. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect to a takedown. And that brings up 4th and short.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Set. Black 40.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
Set. Cut.
Running for it, Mixon. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
All set to go now from the 35.
Set. Ready. Red. 38.
Tight end going in motion here.
Set. Cut.
To throw here on first down. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On the option, here's Mixon. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. One man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware. But he's a viable option as well.
And that one's going to back the offense up just a bit here. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Backed up just a bit following the penalty. Here's 1st and 20.
Here we go. 60 red. Go.
Back to throw. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, The defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
I'll throw it. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Running back sent in motion.
Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
And this one had no chance, hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. So 2nd and inches, they took their shot, Brock. They threw the football, as a lot of teams are going to do in that situation, but it backfires as the 3rd down run gets turned away.
You know what that effort creates, Kate? That creates that offensive coordinator never taking a shot again on 2nd and inches.
At their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Down. Ready.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They'll run the draw with Mixon. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Blaster, 6. Hut, hut.
3rd and long for him here. Into the hands of Dell. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This is a heater going deep. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 36.
They've got first down here from the 36. On the toss, it's McCaffrey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Facing fourth down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. From the left hash, 54 yards out. It's no good. It had the leg, but is aimed wide right. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 Bulls. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. A gift to Mixon. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go now. Blue, 32.
They'll throw. Third and long. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Ooh, this was not hit well, and it's headed for the sideline. And that putt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
It connects down the sideline. down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Outside, hauled in by Godwin. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Third and a lone yard coming up. On third and short, McCaffrey. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. From the red zone now. Throw is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On now is Cook to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Let's go.
They kick the running back in motion. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in right side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
52 blue. Black Ultra. Ready.
Working on first down. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready, ready. Cut, cut.
Here's a throw. Dumping it off here to Mixon. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Kick by Trujillo is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce into your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Still fighting forward. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive.
On the set.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
They'll come out throwing. He's got a man left. Rolling into enemy territory. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it'll be a 1st down Texans. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
45, wide. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Red, 38. Set.
Looking in the air here. Pass attack close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages. Yeah,
that is risk. In a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Set. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
Mixon can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Black 40. Set.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. On the move, headed right. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Cut near the goal line. And his fight is stopped after this 2 yards. Interesting choice coming up here on 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Ready,
Leading the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1.
Hut.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he gets in, touchdown! The Texans start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. That one's complete, right side. Rolling into enemy territory. Keeps it moving. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Texans 18.
On now is Cook to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. 10 black. Cut.
Airing it out to start this drive. Buys time, rolling right. Cole finding his back. Mixon. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
97, 45, wide. Ready.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
The Texans 1st down.
Okay, right.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Set, huh?
Pass play coming here. Chased out to his right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Completes it to his back. LeQuint Allen. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Foye Oluokun with the pick. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Higgins down, fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. But fortune on the Texans side. Ooh, one of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Ready?
Back to pass on 1st and 10. This one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Escapes the pocket. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Black, 90, red, yellow. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Ready.
At the 8-yard
Yellow,
line.
43. Hut, hut.
Working inside the red zone. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ready.
Mixon's going to try to punch it in. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Vio hands on the point after. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10.
Jaguars 35. Texans 25.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Into traffic, complete! And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Set, ready, set.
Sticking to the air here. He completes it in traffic. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
6-yard line.
Second down now. They need 7.
Down. Red, 38. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Completed to his running back. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's another Texans 1st down. A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Houston.
It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning.
52, cut.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth.
35. Texans 32.
So just inside the 2-minute warning, they have to get the onside kick back. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, you'll buckle it up.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
This one left for Lamar. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up. Houston calls it second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Let's go. Get on. Get on.
They stick with McCaffrey. Good running. Rips off about 7, but they're still short. 4th down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash.
A 38-yard attempt.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This kick from the left side. Cracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Blue 32, black ultra. Ready?
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He reaches the sideline. Clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Red.
He'll look to throw it.
The second down pass.
defense is hurrying. Time running down.
A big loss on the play, and it's third down.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.